12 ways to go from crass to elegance. If you don't want to be left behind, trapped in the pit of yesterday's failure and mistakes, you need to level up ASAP. One major life-changing and profitable decision you can make for yourself as a 21st century woman is by leveling up to elegance. And no, it is not superficial. We're going to see why. Moving from crass and unrefined to elegant and polished. People may exhibit crass behaviours and attitudes because of their nature or even how they were raised. Most of all, you may be crass without even knowing it. It is only really those around you who will tell you how you're behaving. If you normally get embarrassed by what your friends say, or they complain that you're careless and you're too forward, and you consider yourself as painfully truthful or an open book without any tact at all, then the following points will help you improve your elegance. Whilst it may not be your fault that people may refer to you as being unrefined, it will definitely be your fault if you decide not to change the narrative. Elegance is exactly what you need to wipe away every taint of crassness. My wonderful elegance ladies, welcome back to another video. For those of you who don't know, my name is Vivian and I am the founder of Woman of Elegance, which is a platform I've created to help women globally become the most elegant, refined and classy women that they can be. If you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing to this channel and sharing it with fellow friends you think may find this video useful. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video and explore 12 ways to go from crass to elegance. Point number 1, practice tact. What is tact? What does it mean to be tactful? Tact means behaving or conducting yourself with sensitivity. It entails carefully considering what you are about to say and how you're going to say it. It involves adjusting to suit the occasion or the person involved. Does this mean being fake? Absolutely not. But being tactful means being considerate and always being aware of the surroundings you find yourself in. Try to always think before you act, because a thoughtless action is highly likely to come out as crass. Think of the impression a behaviour you exhibit may leave. Do not always be in haste to say or do something. Take time to think things through. When you lack tact, you tend to lack in sensitivity, refinement, or intelligence. A person who is insensitive and tactless, ignorant and careless, and lacks social manners may be described as crass. For instance, an untactful person may get involved in a discussion that she has little to no knowledge about, or may bring up inappropriate topics during a conversation and don't find it embarrassing at all. It's almost as if she's oblivious of how uncomfortable or inappropriate what she is saying is. The person on the receiving end of this conversation may even start to look annoyed or exhibit uncomfortable body language. For example, they'll ask you questions such as, how much did you buy those shoes? Or how much do you earn? What is your salary? And even on the extreme side, may bring up conversations to do with constipation or some other health issues at a dinner table. You may even spot them making jokes and laughing during a funeral. Generally, crass people are not bad people. Most of the time, they have no intention to knowingly cause anyone discomfort. It's just that they lack finesse and have poor judgment. And these are traits you must avoid on this elegance trajectory. Point number 2, practice emotional intelligence. Being emotionally intelligent is very important because it saves you a lot of embarrassing moments and it helps you to stay sensitive to other people's feelings. One quality that can help you in this regard is empathy. What does empathy mean? Empathy really means having the ability to understand another person's thoughts and feelings from their point of view rather than your own point of view. It means you treat them the way you want to be treated. Before you ask your friend, why don't you just buy yourself a new car? Well, consider the fact that she may not be able to afford one right now. When you apply empathy, your submissions come out less callous, inadvertently or not. Point number 3, practice speaking courteously. How you say something determines how it will be understood. Come here, when said in a gentle tone, is quite different from come here when it's said in a harsh tone. The former is soothing, whilst the latter is harsh. How you speak to people is just as important as what you have to say. Don't just throw out words anyhow, any way you want to. Be gentle and speak politely. Avoid using swear words and expletives. An elegant woman doesn't use foul language, irrespective of the circumstances in which she finds herself. Remember to use polite words. Please, sorry, thank you. This should not be missing from your vocabulary. Point number 4, practice kindness. Be kind to yourself and to others. Practice kindness in both your words and your actions. The Bible speaks of the virtuous woman of Proverbs 31, and it says that she speaks with wisdom and the law of kindness is on your tongue. These are just not pretty words on paper. They are very, very deep. Kindness in speech will eliminate all kinds of reckless talking. Of course, it all begins in your mind. If you think kindly of others when you speak to them, you will be kind to them. If you think maliciously of them, your words will be toxic. Point number 5, practice level-headedness. It's quite sad that in this day and age, people simply love drama. They thrive on it. It's the air that they breathe. Anywhere the fights or the calling outs or the confrontations are happening, there they are. Unfortunately, this kind of drama and theatrics make you seem loud and unintelligent. Confrontation and arguments are bound to happen from time to time, but you just have to find a way to settle these conflicts in a dignifying manner. In the face of provocation, try to be the bigger person. They want you to be ghetto and act up, but be classy and avoid the impending show of shame. No, this doesn't mean you're a coward. It means you're a respectable woman of elegance. Do away with the unnecessary attention-seeking behavior because it may get you the attention you seek, but in the most unfavorable way. Point number 6, dress according to the occasion. This is a topic of contention because I get a lot of comments such as be who you want to be, dress how you want to dress, and all kinds of things. But what you really have to understand is that in life, you dress how you wish to be addressed. It's as simple as that. Whether it's fair or not, it's just the way the world works now. If you're to attend any event, find out beforehand what the dress code is. You don't want to stick out oddly in the midst of others. Yes, I know everything goes these days, but always ensure you dress to match the occasion if you are interested in exuding elegance. Even though the rules today are fading, you can wear what you want, how you want, anywhere you want, it's crass to disregard dress codes, even if they aren't set in stone. You can't show up for an interview dressed like you're going to the beach or attend a solemn occasion dressed like a call girl. Show respect to others whilst dignifying yourself. Point number 7, practice correct etiquette and social rules. Nothing shouts crude and unrefined like a person who doesn't follow social rules. If you don't want to look silly and crude in front of others, observe proper social rules. Make sure you know how to conduct yourself in varying social situations. Here are a few social rules you should endeavour to observe. Practice correct table manners. Cover your mouth while sneezing and don't blow your nose noisily or spit on the floor. Don't yell on the phone, and if you call someone twice consecutively and they don't pick up, call them much later. Unless you're footing the bill, don't order very expensive food or drinks at a restaurant that you've been invited to. Don't disturb others with your music. Use your earphones. When somebody hands you their phone to see a particular thing, resist the temptation to click on any link or go through their messages or view their pictures. Don't overstay your welcome anywhere. Know when to take your leave, and if the host shows you any hint of being tired or busy, then it's just time to take your leave, even if you've just arrived. It's about being discerning, really. Respect people's personal space and boundaries. Don't scream somebody's name on the street or whistle to draw attention because it's rude and inappropriate. Point number 8, practice self-respect. Respect yourself at all time, ladies. You are the one who dictates how people treat you. If you don't respect yourself, whatever form that takes, others won't either. If you present yourself as respectable, they have no option than to respect you. If you don't think much of yourself, unfortunately, do not expect anyone to think highly of you either. Respect others. Respect is one thing you cannot receive without giving the same to others. Be civil and cordial with other people. Speak politely. Everyone deserves some respect. So try not to make it about how rich or young or old anybody is. Respect their beliefs, opinions, and views. Even if you don't agree with somebody, respect their rights to hold the opinion of their choice. Don't ever ask people things such as, how could you possibly believe in that? That's insensitive. We don't know the reasons why people do the things they do. Sometimes it's not for us to know, but we should respect that people have a freedom of choice. Point number 9, practice self-confidence. Goofy behavior and gaffes happen more when you're nervous and shy. That's just natural. But it is important, ladies, to work on your self-confidence. On the other hand, overconfidence and arrogance is as terrible as low confidence. Don't think you know so much about something that nobody can teach you something new. A proud person will stubbornly stick to their guns even when it's obvious that they're wrong. This is counterproductive. Be confident in yourself, but don't allow pride to creep in. Bragging about yourself and singing your own praises make you appear crass. Okay, let others be the ones to testify how awesome you are. You do not want to come across as conceited. That is an ugly trait. In addition to this, watch out for envy and jealousy, because that green-eyed monster can creep up on you unexpectedly and make you do silly things. Contentment really enhances your confidence. Point number 10. Practice self-control. What is self-control? Self-control is the ability to regulate and alter your responses to avoid undesirable behaviors, increase desirable ones, and achieve long-term goals. No matter what temperament type you are, you can master the art of controlling yourself. If you're able to control your emotions and keep crass tendencies in check, you have done almost all the work needed for an elegant disposition. I'm not saying by any means that you should not show your feelings or be unemotional. There's no need to bottle up your feelings. Experience and express your emotions, but do not let your emotions run away with you. Control your emotions and don't allow it to dictate your actions. It's okay to get angry, we all do. Perhaps you can take a breath and step away for a while. Do whatever you need to do, but make sure you keep your anger in check, or else you may do something crass. Are you excited or happy or sad? Don't make decisions when you're super happy, because you may end up regretting these decisions. Emotions, of course, can be hard to control, I know. However, try to rein in your emotions and never lose your cool, even in very emotional moments. Easier said than done, I know. Point number 11, practice elegance online. Social media is one of the most prominent ways we communicate as a society. Therefore, it is important to extend your elegance to your online presence. Social media is one good place you can easily identify a crass individual. Don't be a troll before making irrelevant posts or comments. Think twice before you click on the post button. So ladies, this really means cross-checking what you're about to upload and share. Another really important thing I would like to point out is that you should keep things private and avoid the temptation to update everyone with what you've done per second. Because if you're an open book and people know what you're doing at any given time, people will never respect your boundaries. They will always overstep the boundaries because there aren't any in place anyway. So it's really important to keep things private. Point number 12, be you. Be original, be authentic, be yourself. Attempting to copy Kate Middleton or some other celebrity will only make you appear fake. Fake is not elegant. Everybody can spot a fake person from a mile away. Build your own elegant wardrobe. Choose styles that fit you. Reflect your inner beauty and confidence. You are sufficient, okay? In addition, learn to love yourself. One way of loving yourself is by acknowledging that you matter. Your needs, your feelings, and your opinions matter. It's okay to make sacrifices and reach compromises, but these should never be done at the detriment of your own happiness or self-worth. Set boundaries around yourself. Don't be too scared to say no or too shy to say yes. Living to please people will literally kill your self-confidence. Be true to yourself. You don't have to turn into anybody's doormats to show that you're kind and caring. Don't hide behind anyone's shadows. Maintain your individuality, ladies. Be you. Be happy. Find joy and happiness in the things that you do as long as they are legitimate. However, your happiness should never be at the expense of another person's discomfort. Always evaluate and re-evaluate the consequences of your actions. Ladies, I do hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful, and I hope you're able to take some of these points and implement them into your life to become the elegant woman of your dreams. Thank you very much for watching.